Good morning, fam, and welcome back to Shay's Kitchen. Today is day 2 of our mandated stay-at-home order, and I figured since I'm going to be cooking a lot that I might as well just show you guys my meals that I prepare each day and then upload them in that way. So it's second day and it is breakfast time. Everyone is pretty much still asleep, but I'm up early and I'm gonna go ahead and get a jump start on everything. So today we're having waffles, bacon, a few sausages for those that want sausages, and eggs for those who want eggs. So I've been kind of like rationing my bacon and sausages. We typically don't eat those throughout the week. We try to eat like oatmeal or something like that, or an Eggo waffle, something. This way it keeps me out of the grocery store. It keeps us safer for longer. I'm just gonna show you guys how I do my waffles. I do like to switch things up on my waffles, and everyone in the house loves them, so I'm pretty sure you'll love them too. What I have here is just some pancake mix. Doesn't really matter which kind of pancake mix. And you'll just need some milk. This is 1.5 cups. You'll need some oil, and you'll need 1 egg, and you'll need a little bit of sugar. So all this is flour here, and this is really easy to do with kids as well. So if you want them to learn how to cook, this is an easy start. There's just 2. I like to do 2 tablespoons of sugar, and we're gonna simply just whisk that around and then make a hole in the middle. Now here is just 1.5 cups of milk. Now what you want to do is you just want to crack and put 1 egg in here. I've already dropped that in there. And here is the key, guys. Here you need 2 tablespoons of oil. I typically use coconut oil, so I'm just going to drop that right in there, just like so. And the reason I like to use coconut oil is because it really gives it almost like a funnel cake kind of like taste to it. I don't know, it's really hard to put a finger on it. It does kind of taste coconutty, but in like the slightest way. It is so good. But you just want to beat this up like so. And this is a 2-cup measuring cup. So you want something big enough to hold all of the liquids in here without spilling when you beat it. So that's actually good. So now we are just going to pour this right in here in the middle well, just like so. And we're just going to mix away. When you're done, it should look like this. It is okay if it has lumps in it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you just want to take your time and make sure you get around the edges and get all of that chunky flour and mixed in. Now we have our waffle iron, and I have this waffle iron linked in my Amazon store. So this is the waffle iron we've had. You just want to lightly spray it. I use coconut spray here. This just ensures, sorry, I was off center. I just sprayed it essentially, just to ensure that my waffles don't stick. I just do 1 of these in each little square, like so. And I do 1 level, or close to level, as I possibly can, because I don't want it to spill and waste the batter. And then I go back and add to it after I've kind of like spread it out a little. So obviously that's not gonna all, it's not all gonna fill that 1 little pocket. So I just go back in and just lightly fill in those areas. And you can make this, excuse me, my voice. You can make it a little thinner if you like, but I kind of like mine thick like this. We're just now gonna close this, lock it. This is the light that indicates when it is done. Let me see here. This light indicates when it's done. This one indicates when it has power and it is on. So because it was on for a very long time, this light popped on. So this is like a fake false. I'll just wait till it goes off. See, it just went off. And the next time it comes on, my waffles will be ready to come out of the waffle maker. I also wanted to mention my little coffee cups here. Now, I drink coffee just about every single day. And these are just the cutest, aren't they? I mean, they're cheapo, regular glass. I think it's Anchor Hawk coffee cups. But they are so cute because when you actually do make like a pretty coffee, you can see it and it's just like so pretty, and you can pretend like you're, you know, sitting in a cafe or something. But I just wanted to show you those to you. They are also in my Amazon store. So make sure you check that out if you're looking for pretty cups or a waffle iron. Light is on. And we have us waffles. So I just go in and just put butter on them. And then just pull them out and we repeat the process. Ooh, hot. So this is breakfast for today, guys, for the most part. I have some boiled eggs boiling for the girls. And then when I get ready to eat, I'll probably scramble me a fresh egg. But everybody that's up, they don't eat eggs. So this is what they have to choose for. This is what they have to choose from this morning. Excuse me, I'm looking real homified because I'm cold and I'm gonna put my robe on. But I wanted to quickly show you guys my bonus breakfast. Mom wanted salmon patties and biscuits, so she got up this morning and made that. Homemade biscuits and salmon patties. So I'm gonna show you what I waited on because I didn't eat I didn't eat what I prepared this morning for the kids and my husband and my sister who will be coming in from work probably within the next hour. Bless her heart, she's a nurse, so they gotta work in like a chicken with his head cut off. So here's my patty here. I started to eat it already, but my salmon patty and my syrup and my biscuit. Tonight's dinner is gonna be stuffed shells. So what I have here are just some celery, bell pepper, and onions that are sauteed. Now I'm going to add a ground beef. I'm just going to take my time and break up this ground beef. This is still a little frozen, but we should be able to thaw that out as I cook it because most of it is already unthawed. And so after I break this up into smaller pieces, I'm going to go ahead and season the meat. Typically, I just like to use salt, pepper, garlic, and some Italian seasoning at this point. And just let it cook up and brown. Now that my meat is a little bit more brown, I'm just going in with some kosher salt. And this is probably about 1.5 pounds of the meat. And then I forgot to also mention that I was browning or sauteing those onions, peppers, and celery. That was in butter. So you can actually use butter or you can use olive oil. It really doesn't matter. In either case, it should turn out very, very good. Now this is just some Italian seasoning. This is some garlic. And I'm adding garlic because I did not have minced garlic as a part of my trinity there. And then the last thing I'm going to add is just some black pepper. Is it even coming out? Okay. So I'm just going to give a generous amount of black pepper. And then I'm just going to kind of toss this about in the pan and continue to let this cook until all of the meat is brown and cooked all the way through. The meat is completely brown. I'm not going to drain this. I'm going to keep the fat that's in the bottom of this, and I'm just going to pour it directly into the skillet. 124-ounce jar of spaghetti sauce. Now this is not going to be enough to cover this. As you can see, I have more meat here than I have sauce. If you used a pound of a meat, then one jar would probably be fine, but I like to add marinara sauce as well to this. I always do this when I have to cook this much meat. So if you've been following me for a while, you've seen any of my other spaghetti type sauces, then you know that I do this. Now, some of you may like to add sugar to this, and depending on what it is, I don't mind adding it either, just to kind of take the twang off of the tomato. But I'm not doing this because this is going into the shells and on top of the shells. So this is just going to simmer and combine for a little bit. I have my water back here boiling already, so I'm going to drop my shells in, and as soon as those bad boys get fork tender, I'm going to go ahead and stuff those with the meat and the cheese. Now over here, I've already gotten started on my cheese mixture. So what is in here? It's ricotta cheese, whole milk. You can use whole milk or part skim, but I do prefer the flavor of the whole milk. I also have whole milk, mozzarella, and sharp cheddar cheese. This is just some dried parsley that I've sprinkled on, and 1 egg to combine it. Now today I just kind of eyeballed it because I'm kind of pushed for time, but it really doesn't matter. You're just combining them all. Again, it's going to be inside of the stuffed shell, so proportions really don't matter. You can add more ricotta if you like ricotta, more of the mozzarella, or more of the cheddar if that's to your liking. So I'm just going to mix these up. I'm going to preheat my oven to 375 degrees. Drop my dried or jumbo shells in the water, and then hopefully within a minute everything will come together, and I'll be back to show you how to stuff it. All right, so I jumped ahead a few steps. So my sauce is ready. My shells I have already cooked. I've drained them and I've stuffed them with my cheese mixture. So now all I'm going to do is pour the sauce over the noodles and stick it in the oven and let it cook for about 15 minutes. I just sprinkled it with a little bit of mozzarella cheese, and into the oven it goes. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Also, hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload new videos. Until the next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.